The chakras are the energy centers of the body. They're actually located all over the body, but the ones that you hear about the most, the ones that are the most powerful, are the 7 that start at the root at the base of the spine and move all the way up through to the top of the head, the 7th chakra, the crown. This particular video is going to be talking about the 6th, the 3rd eye chakra, which is located at the center of the head and is associated with discernment and your ability to see multidimensionally. Also, I'm going to be performing a 3rd eye chakra activation that you can participate in just by watching this video. So let's go ahead and get started. The 3rd eye chakra is often associated with the pineal gland, or the pineal gland, depending on how you like to say it. This is a small pine cone shaped gland located right in the center of the head, and it's responsible for delivering melatonin to the brain. And of course you know that melatonin is responsible for sleep. Some also believe that the pineal gland is responsible for delivering DMT to the brain, dimethyltryptamine. DMT is produced by all life on Earth. All mammals, all animals, and even plants produce DMT. They either have the ability to produce it or they do actively produce it. This is often associated with dreaming, it's associated with near-death experiences, and you can take it as a powerful psychedelic in the form of ayahuasca if you were to travel to Peru to engage in that ancient Peruvian plant medicine. Many believe that the fluoride in the water supply of the United States and many of the first world nations actually gets in the way of being able to access the power of the pineal gland and the power of the 3rd eye chakra. So one of the first things that I recommend for activating your 3rd eye chakra is to eliminate tap water and buy spring water from your store, or use a method to filter out the fluoride in your water supply. You can look it up online and other sources, but there are many foods that also help amplify the 3rd eye chakra. And one of the ones that I actually tried when I was first starting off in all this was a skatefish oil. I was shocked when I first started taking the skatefish oil, how much more alert and how much more aware and how quick on the fly I was to be able to respond to people that were challenging me or figuring out solutions to difficult problems. So that is one of many supplements and foods that you can take to amplify your 3rd eye chakra, including these as well. So one of the best ways to use and activate your 3rd eye chakra is to meditate. And this is the primary reason that people suggest to meditate. If you think about it, the pineal gland responds to darkness. So if you were to close your eyes and eliminate this 3-dimensional vision that you use all the time to see all the wonderful things around you, then you activate the pineal gland because it responds to darkness. And you also allow this new vision, this new type of vision, to actually come into play. When you're born and you first come into this world, all of your senses are activated, including your 3rd eye chakra. So you are perceiving things in the 3rd dimension using these 2 eyes, but you're also seeing things in other dimensions because you have direct access to your 3rd eye chakra. But as you grow, you learn that survival is very important, and the best way to survive is to see what's coming. So you begin to shut down your 3rd eye chakra or your pineal gland in favor of these 2 eyes to see in the 3rd dimension. So closing your eyes does both of those things. It eliminates your 3rd dimensional vision and it activates or turns on or opens your 3rd eye, especially as you focus more and more on paying attention to it. When we talk about meditation, we so often hear that the most important part of meditation is to eliminate thoughts or to have a thoughtless mind. I believe that that is a very advanced technique and that most of us are incapable of doing that. So one of the best ways that I equate this meditation practice is to actually go into a form of listening. When you go into a form of listening, then your mind is a little bit quieter. It is waiting to see what you see. And in this case, you are listening with your 3rd eye. It is totally possible to listen with any of your senses. Normally, we associate it with hearing. Of course. But if you were to listen with your eyes and look out into the world and really see what it is that you can see, then you start to notice things that you don't notice otherwise. The same is true for any of the senses. You could be receiving a massage and you could just listen for the feeling of the hands of the masseuse and knowing where they are and feeling the muscles that they're working on and eliminating all the thoughts and eliminating listening to any of your other senses. So I highly recommend that you go into this meditative state, taking a nice big deep breath and exhaling, relaxing as much as you can, turning off all of your senses and going into a state of listening with your third eye, asking the world, asking the universe to show you what you might need to learn, to give you information, to be able to find out something new that you didn't even know that you had access to. I have another video that goes into a little bit more of this meditation practice, and you can follow the link right here to watch that. And so, if we want to look at this from a scientific perspective, and we say the pineal gland produces DMT and it produces melatonin, when we go into this meditative state with our eyes closed and we activate the pineal gland because we say, hey, it's time for us to sleep, then you have the potential to be able to access dimethyltryptamine. And dimethyltryptamine, DMT, creates visions. It gives us an awareness of ourselves. It helps us overcome past traumas and negative experiences in our lives. And so, by simply going into a meditative state, you potentially activate the pineal gland, and it gives us the potential for a psychedelic experience filled with lessons and visions about the future, about your past traumas, and anything else about your life that you might need in order to grow and achieve the next state of consciousness for yourself. At this time, I'd like to provide a third eye chakra activation, which you can participate in just by following along my short guided meditation. I work with an extra-dimensional collective called the Hathors. They're a very powerful collective, similar to the Pleiadians or the Arcturians, but they were incarnated here on Earth during Egypt's Golden Age. When I ask for their assistance through intention and through specific keywords, then they will perform this activation for you. So all you have to do is close your eyes, take a nice big deep breath, and relax as you exhale. Feel yourself sinking into the chair that you're sitting in or the bed that you're laying on. So what I want you to do is I want you to picture, with your eyes closed, an eye floating in the darkness. This eye is the eye of your higher self, of your soul, that's looking directly at you. I want you to really notice this eye, because this eye is looking at you with an immense amount of love, of unconditional love. Because you're perfect. You've never made a mistake in your entire life. Everything that you've ever done has gotten you to exactly where you are right now. So congratulations, you did it. And you never have to worry about making a mistake again in the future. You will always do exactly what you need to do to get to exactly where you're supposed to be. So I give you congratulations in advance on that as well. So for a moment, I would like for you to now move your awareness from seeing that eye floating in front of you to seeing yourself, looking through that eye, and really see yourself sitting where you are right now. You are amazing, and all that you've done and all that you have accomplished and all that you've endured is courageous, incredible, powerful, and it's exciting that you are where you are right now. And you can look at yourself with a great deal of compassion and pride and excitement for all that you are. How my activations work is I'm simply going to say the words, breath in. When I do, you'll take a nice big deep breath, you'll hold it at the top, and you'll wait for me to say the word awaken. And then you can exhale. So opening and activating and providing immense energy to your third eye chakra. Breath in. Awaken. Excellent. So when you are ready to see the world and all the dimensions with your third eye, to not be so dragged down by the realities of this third dimension, and to see yourself as the perfect being of light that you truly are, then I invite you to open your eyes. Thank you so much for participating in that activation. It means the world to me to be able to provide free activations for those that are seeking, that are wanting to ascend. And I have lots more videos with lots more activations here on YouTube, so I definitely suggest that you subscribe and check those out. If you'd like another really powerful one, you can download it off my website. It's a nervousness activation that allows you to, if you play it right before you do something that would normally make you nervous, asking somebody out on a date or speaking in front of a group, then it can eliminate the negative signature associated with nervousness. I found it to be very powerful, even for myself, but lots of others as well. So you can check that out by clicking on the link in the description below. Also, my activations throughout YouTube are very quick. They're little 10-second activations. Though very powerful, I also do activations that are 10, 20, and even 30 minutes long, and you can learn more about that on my website, xanedaniel.com. So thanks again so much for participating in this activation, for watching this video, and subscribing and clicking like and supporting me in those YouTube ways. I love you unconditionally, and I'll see you on the next video.